Hello everybody. A new CS2 update is released, and with it the AK-47 Aphrodite, a limited edition item that's in the shop for a very long time and costs 125 stars, which is very expensive. And we'll check out a bunch of patterns that I found after going through all 1000 patterns by hand. I was able to categorize the skin and its patterns into 4 different types. And I'll show you right now what I mean. This is just a random, this is pattern 0, this is just a random pattern, this is what the gun looks like. Not the biggest fan of how it looks like, actually. Kind of boring, but we'll see, it gets kind of interesting later on. So pattern 754 is what I have found to be the best max rust pattern, or bronze pattern. This is the first type of patterns we have right here. As you can see, the top of the gun, very rusty, very red, bronze rather, not red. This main part also bronze. We got kind of a bronze mag with a little fade right here. This is still purple, this doesn't fit that well. The rest kind of fits very well. This also kind of greenish, doesn't fit too well. But I think honestly this is one of the best bronze patterns, like the max bronze. We can also check it out in game right here. This is what the max bronze, which I have found, looks like. Yeah, what can I say? Pretty rusty. But yeah, there's definitely worse skins, so yeah. Next up is something which I think is the max gold pattern. I'll actually change it to dust 2 to see a little bit better. This has a lot of gold. The top is kind of case hardened type of front. And the rest is very, very golden, which I very like. Back also kind of fits here, right, with kind of this golden fade. The magazine is white, which looks way better than the yellow magazines. And the front is also white. I really like the white magazines. The yellow ones kind of look like it was out in the sun too much. And we'll also take a look at this one in game. As you can see, there's a bunch of purple as well at the front. Honestly, this one is, in my opinion, like the golden ones, are even worse than the rusty ones. Not a big fan of this one, actually. Like all the different colors mixed together. Not a big fan. But if you're really trying to go for something golden style, then this probably is a decent option, I guess. Next up, we got something like the max purples right here. Max purple because, as you can see, it's very, very much purple right here. Magazine kind of yellowed. This is not the max purple that I've found. I haven't actually looked for the max purple. That's just a purple that I've found. As you can see, the back already looks very pearly. That's kind of cool. Front also has this yellowish fade, like it was out in the sun too much. Front also kind of purplish, so this one is kind of decent actually. We'll check it out in game as well. Yeah, it got kind of this purple thingy going on. Honestly, I even prefer the rust to this. Not a huge fan. Like all the different colors, because it also kind of has this little brownish, this little blue green. As you can see, like the greenish parts down here. Yeah, I don't know, like all the green here. Not a big fan of that actually. Yeah, but it gets better actually, because I have found, in my opinion, the best pattern in the game for this skin. So in my opinion, this is the absolute best pattern in the game for this skin. We have the pattern 820. This is what I call the full pearl or max pearl pattern. It is, I think this is what the skin is supposed to look like in its best form. As you can see, the whole front is white and a little bit of the purple hue completely. Has this nice RGB pearl effect if you like hold it in the sun. Same goes for the back. Magazine is nice and purpley, not this ugly yellow. We've got the front, which is blue and purple, which fits completely to the rest of the gun. And like the main part, it just has this little golden hues, like this cool effect of purple, blue, a little bit of this ugly green as well, but mostly purple and blue, a little bit of gold as well. So if you especially look at it, something like Nuke, you'll see like the effect is really strong here. Like this just looks pretty good actually. Like this is a skin I could actually enjoy rocking. Like that's what it looks like in game. I think this is actually kind of decent. That's actually kind of decent skin. Yeah, I think if you hold it in different lighting, it'll look even better. Yeah, but everyone has to decide for themselves if it's worth it for them to spend 125 stars or buy the skin outright. I just wanted to present the patterns actually. And yeah, this is what I think is definitely the best pattern, 820. This is as good as it gets, in my opinion, way better than the max purples or max max gold or max rust. Max rust is a good second, honestly. Like this is like the best. And then if I wouldn't get this, I would get a rust actually, like just like looks wise, honestly. We'll see what the prices in the market does, but yeah, I think 820 is definitely the best pattern here. Looks pretty good actually. I like the reflections here as well. Just look at this. These reflections are pretty cool. Oh yeah, this RGB. Also, to show my reasoning on why I think it's the #1 pattern, to show that I can even defend it, we've got pattern 820, this tweet that I wrote about it, where I call it the full pearl or just pearl pattern for the AK-Aphrodite. And people wrote, for example, check pattern 885, which we will actually do right now. This is pattern 885, it has a lot of purple. Like I said, it's not a pearl pattern, but in my opinion it's just a purple pattern. Look at the mag, it's completely yellow, it doesn't fit. Look at the front, it's golden and rusty. Doesn't fit this purple part. And a lot of rust here as well. We can look at it in game. As you can see, this is rusty and purpley, and the magazine is yellow. That looks terrible. Somebody also wrote 482. 482, decent purple pattern. Also yellow magazine, yellow front. A lot of bluish, rusty parts. This is it in game. Also very rusty. Somebody wrote 824. 824, rust pattern. Rust pattern. Somebody wrote 880. 880, quite decent. Purple pattern. Green top right here, doesn't look good. Yellow magazine doesn't look good. The rest looks pretty decent actually. Yeah. No, in-game. In-game, fine. It's actually fine. Somebody wrote 619. 619, good rust pattern, white front, white back. Looks good. Yellow magazine, fine. Yeah, looks decent for rust pattern. Actually, really good rust pattern even. This is what it looks like in game. This actually looks pretty good. Somebody wrote, nice one. What do you think about the 346? Decent pattern. Purple mag, purple, white and purplish front and back. But yeah, not #1 pattern. You can see it as kind of this weird color. What's this? Like a greenish tint, green, golden, a bit of purple, blue. Yeah, not the best. But it's fine, I guess. In comparison to this, the 820 is actually pretty good. But tastes differ, obviously. Some people will prefer this, some people will prefer something else. It's just my opinion, you know? Anyway, this is just the AK-Aphrodite. I wanted to show it to you guys. I can also show what it wears like. So this is a Max 1, oh god. Max 1 Aphrodite. Oh, that looks absolutely insanely disgusting. This has to be one of the worst wear patterns I've ever seen. It looks like it has been thrown in the dirt. It has rusted in the water, like in some swamp, and then pulled out of there, and then beaten up a little bit. And that is like what a battle scarred version looks like. Holy moly, that looks terrible. Definitely do not get it in battle scarred. Oh my god, it's green, it's... oh. So yeah, try getting it in Factory New. 820, definitely the best one. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want me to review all of the skins from the new collections, then let me know, hit the like button, and write a comment, and subscribe. Have a good one as always.